House of Dragon, examining the nature of sacrificial love. I want to explore with you the theme of sacrificial love that weaves its way throughout the television series House of the Dragon. This prequel to Game of Thrones delves into the complexities of the Targaryen family, specifically the relationships between Alicent, Rhaenyra, and Alicent's sister, Rhaena. At the heart of the narrative is the bond between Alicent and her children, particularly Rhaenyra. Alicent's unwavering devotion to her daughter is palpable, and as the series unfolds, it becomes clear that this love knows no bounds. Alicent would move mountains to ensure Rhaenyra's happiness and well-being, even if it means placing her own desires and ambitions on hold. This is more than just a familial love story. Alicent's dedication to her daughter represents the very essence of sacrificial love. She's willing to sacrifice her own comfort, her reputation, and even her loyalty to her husband, King Viserys, all for the sake of her child. This acts as a catalyst for Alicent's character growth, pushing her to confront the darkness within the halls of King's Landing and the shadows within her own heart. Rhaenyra, too, is bound by a complex web of love and loyalty. Her relationships with her children and her beloved, Laenor, highlight the tension between familial duty and personal desire. The weight of her mother's expectations and her own sense of responsibility as a future queen perpetually push her towards the edge of a precipice, threatening to disrupt the precarious balance of her life. As the series unfolds, we see the consequences of Alicent's sacrificial love. Her decisions ultimately lead to Rhaenyra's pain and heartache, illustrating that the very act of loving unconditionally can be a double-edged sword. This theme resonates deeply with audiences, as we are compelled to question the extent to which we would sacrifice our own happiness and desires for the ones we love. In examining the nature of sacrificial love through the lens of House of the Dragon, we can draw parallels to the many other narratives throughout history and literature that have grappled with this concept. From the sacrificial love of the Good Samaritan to the ancient Greek myths of Demeter and Persephone, this theme has long fascinated and intrigued us, serving as a reflection of humanity's most profound desires and deepest fears. As we continue to navigate the complex emotional landscape of House of the Dragon, it's essential to consider the lessons we can learn from Alicent and Rhaenyra's intertwined stories. Can we redefine what it means to love unconditionally and question whether the ultimate act of love is one of self-sacrifice or self-acceptance? The answers, much like the House of the Dragon itself, remain shrouded in uncertainty, leaving us to ponder the nature of sacrificial love long after the credits roll.